What is up, guys? Dashing here for episode 368 of Community Universe Mode and edition number 27 of Reality Wrasslin here this Thursday afternoon. I'll sue you, punk. Josh, fight me, IRL. Kid? Huh? What? As always, we have ourselves an action-packed card as the night is set to get underway with some tag team action. And in fact, going to continue on with such afterwards as well, the second match of the evening. But taking the ring for the first matchup of the evening. Going to be some tag action from Monday Night Fusion as Next Gen's Adam Finito and Jack Spade. First time that we're actually seeing these two team together in a matchup since Next Gen arrived about 2.5 months ago. And they're going to be taking on Adam Valentine, who's been having his issues with Adam Finito as of late. And Valentine going to be joined by newcomer Samuel Cassidy, who last week actually had a matchup against Adam Finito, a very, very close match, and Finito ended up stealing the win with that Tilt-A-Whirl small package of his. So Valentine and Cassidy going to try to work together to get back at Finito, who's recruiting his boy, Jack Spade, to help him out. I commented in the guild. I tried to give Crizzy a Captain Cold legendary piece, but I don't know how to do it. I don't think it worked. What up, Topher? What up, Big Two? That tag match, though, is going to be coming up after this opening matchup. Going to be from Genesis, guys. The second matchup and the best-of-5 series between Chaos and Order and Imaginary Friends. Oh, no entrances. Rip in peace. Okay. Jobber entrances here for our first match. But, of course, it was on last week's Friday Night Genesis that Imaginary Friends got things started by defeating Chaos and Order. Tonight, it is going to be an elimination tag match, or this afternoon, rather, wherever you are. An elimination tag match, which you know Chaos and Order back at Ascendance didn't fare so well in that match type. Can they make it 1-1, or are they going to go 0-2 against Smiley, Danielson, and Freddie Osborne? We'll find out. Still to come also tonight, guys, that Fatal 4-Way #1 Contenders match. We're going to see Nero, Drake Sanchez, Flashy, and El Guerrero Furioso go at it. The winner will get a Rising Star Championship match on next week's show, the go-home edition of Reality Wrestling before Battle Stars 3, challenging champ Miles Kelly. Our main event tonight, we had the debut of Lance Smith. Sloppy already did kind of 7. Just going to end the account out, really. Got to get restarted if it does. Slappy is counting fast, man. There we go. Finito going to save us from a count out. 9 as Finito got back into the ring. Indeed, though, the son of the legendary one and only Oliver Smith, who, of course, retired at Ascendance with that win over Harvey Hastings. Now his son going to pick up where he left off. He'll take on Adam Adams at our main event. What up, Batman? Ew, no, don't get Ark. I hate Ark. Me and Albius played it for like 10 minutes and I was so bored. It reminds me of Minecraft. I get so excited to play Minecraft after I haven't played it for like a year and I'm like, oh, it's going to be fun. I play it for 2 minutes and I want to shoot myself in the head. That's exactly how Ark felt. A tweet here from Bryce Hurt says, call Oliver Smith a legend one more time, I dare you. I don't know what Bryce Hurt has against Oliver Smith. He is a legend. Maybe not in CMV, but his wrestling career spanning around the world as Jack Spade, tagged in by Adam Finito, takes on Cassidy with a nice side slam there. Stomp from Spade right to the arm. Spade had a matchup earlier this week on Monday Night Fusion with Ken the Wolf, a very back-and-forth matchup. Wolf ended up getting the victory. So Spade going to try to bounce back most definitely. Adam Finito had been on a, I believe, besides the Slick B Memorial Battle Royal during the Ascendance pre-show and panel, which obviously he did not win, even though he came in number 20. Adam Finito, outside of that, has been on like a 6 or 7 match winning streak, I do believe, including that victory over Samuel Cassidy some weeks ago. Spade now with a nice capture suplex to Valentine, throwing him overhead. Like I said, this is the first time that we're actually seeing Next Gen team together Oh, condominium crash from Spade. I was hoping he'd hit those 10-count punches. I loved watching him hit him on Kendall earlier this week. Adam Valentine trying to snap too, but Jack Spade's not allowing him to get free. Irish whip into the corner. Valentine might be in trouble as Next Gen look to finish. What is this from Spade? I thought we were about to see a tag team fin possibly. Finito better get out of the way. Jack Spade's looking for something here. Tornado DDT as he shoots through the ropes. And the fans chanting, "This is awesome," but Valentine no-selling like a pro. As he battles back, nice drop kick. Valentine acting like it ain't no thing. Even though he just got dropped head first out there. Look at the concrete on the ramp. That's what lays under those mats, and those mats hardly provide any sort of support. Pretty much getting slammed head first into concrete. As Finito watches on, Valentine is digging into Spade right now on the outside. Slappy is counting real fast tonight. Already at 6 as Valentine continues to drop elbows to the chest. 7 now. Oh, nice DDT by Spade. Slappy at a count of 8 though, guys. We are getting dangerously close to a count out here. Spade realizes it's Spade. Gonna try to get the count out win for Next Gen. Oh my God, Valentine, the grace of the gods there as he slides to the ring at the count of 10. Good Lord, the close calls in this matchup. As Finito, though, is now the legal man. And indeed, guys, Adam Valentine going to need all the momentum that he can get, but that Shiranui might put his dreams to rest. Only a 2 count, luckily. Because as per the orders of Ted Dickens, who was given the power to do so by General Manager Schmitty, of course, earlier this week on Monday Night Fusion, when Jaquan, oh, wait a minute, Fernando, I was about to say, going for that vintage twist of fate from the top rope. And he's not done. Adam Valentine is in big trouble. Finito gonna put him in the corner. Next Gen with eyes to finish. Tag to Spade. What do we got here? What the hell is this? Super kick knee combination. Valentine just got his head. Oh, GG. Spade gonna try to keep up the attack as Samuel Cassidy is disposed of. Cassidy's hardly did anything in this matchup. Finito, I guess, wanting the pain to continue on, breaking up that pin. Nice crossbody by Spade. And as I was saying, Jaquan Shea during Monday Night Fusion earlier this week was out in the ring saying that Fusion was his show. And Schmitty obviously not allowing that to happen. We know Schmitty's ego. So he sent Ted Dickens out there. Jaquan Shea getting punished, if you will, next week on Monday Night Fusion. He's going to have to defend his Anarchy Championship against Adam Valentine. We know Adam Valentine, a couple of times we've heard him talk in interviews and in the ring. He's kind of sort of, you know, I'm not going to say pandered to Schmitty, but certainly is not like most people trying to rally against the tyrant that is the Undisputed Champion. So obviously Valentine being rewarded for his loyalty, if you will, to get that opportunity. And we know Jaquan is set to defend his Anarchy title against American Justice at Battle Scars 3, I should say. Anarchy Rules, thinking of the Anarchy Championship. So if Valentine wins the title, then that means he'll probably have to defend against Justice at the pay-per-view. I don't know if that's much of a reward, though. As Valentine going to get caught up. What is this now? Do they really have this stomps? Next Gen stomping away at Valentine here. Repeatedly over and over and over and over and over again. I don't know what kind of condition Valentine's going to be in for that Anarchy title match next Monday. Because Next Gen are whooping him. Look at that catapult drop kick now. Dear Lord, Valentine has gotten whooped in this match. Finito finally looking to bring it to an end. 1, 2, only a 2 count though. Valentine showing some resiliency as Jack Spade once again takes down Samuel Cassidy. The newcomer is now having a good time in this matchup. Finito now off the ropes. They're going to stay in the driver's seat with a phenomenal forearm. Nicely done. Up next, guys, we got tag action coming from Genesis. The second matchup in the best-of-5 series between Chaos and Order and Imaginary Friends. Imaginary Friends are currently up 1 after the win last week on Genesis. Tonight, it is going to be a elimination tag as Chaos and Order looks to even things up. Remember, it's the first team to go to 3 wins, so even if IF win again tonight, Chaos and Order can still battle back, but then they'll have to win the last 3 matches all in a row in order to do so. We know that their third matchup will be tomorrow night on Genesis. It's going to be a tornado tag. As Adam Finito takes out the legs of Valentine there, brings him to his feet. Now, this is what Finito defeated both Adam Valentine and Samuel Cassidy with in singles action. Tilt-a-whirl small package. Cassidy's unable to break it up. Oh, but luckily Valentine kicks out on his own as Cassidy is taken down. No, counters it back, suplex into a bulldog, while Finito with a corkscrew moonsault to Valentine. In our co-main event, we still got that fatal four-way #1 contenders match. Going to be Nero. Oh, there's the knee tap, the vintage next-gen knee tap. Both Finito and Spade like to use that to finish off their opponents. Will it be enough? No, it will not. Valentine with that heart, though. He is not giving up easy, man. Dragon Scooter now. The NGW alumni. Like I was saying, though, it's going to be Nero, Drake Sanchez, Flashy, and El Guerrero Furioso later on. The winner gets a Rising Star Championship match against Miles Kelly next week on Reality Wrestling, number 28. In the main event, we have the debut of Lance Smith, the son of Oliver Smith, when he takes on Adam Adams. Nice gore buster there by Finito as he goes for a drop kick to follow through, but moves out of the way, does Adam. Oh, Finito again with the tilt-a-whirl small package. One. Oh, wow. Cassidy with a standing C-fire to Finito after taking out Slappy. I guess that's one way to stop a pin. Guys, a tweet here from Raynard Audrey of Chaos and Order says, I beat you in Mario Kart yesterday at White Rabbit. And Smiley Danielson responds saying, that was his grandma, jerk. A little bit of back and forth between Chaos and Order and Imaginary Friends here on Twitter before their matchup. As Valentine, nice judgment slam by Valentine. This would be a huge win. 1, 2. Oh, but Samuel Cassidy not fast enough to stop Spade from breaking up the pin. Valentine trying to stay in control, though. There's a clothesline, double forearms down, an Oklahoma Stampede. The NGW alumni is feeling it right now. The energy coursing through his veins. Ah, but Finito with an Irish whip. Now a tag to Jack Spade. Once again, we're going to get this deadly combination. Super kick, knee strike. Valentine busted wide open. Is Finito going to break up the pin again? Wait a minute. This might be it, guys. This might be it. 1, 2, 3. Yes, Next Gen victorious after that deadly combination. This time, Finito didn't break it up. Adam Valentine not getting the momentum that he desired heading into his Anarchy Championship match next week on Monday Night Fusion, as Next Gen once again have his number. Look at that deadly super kick knee trembler combination. Samuel Cassidy, man, he did not have a good time in that matchup. Next Gen are victorious over Adam Valentine and Samuel Cassidy. Adam Finito continues his winning ways, while Spade gets back a bit of momentum after his loss to Kendall Wolf earlier this week. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The action continues up next after Next Gen's win over Valentine and Cassidy. More tag team action going to roll on. Reality Wrestling. Edition number 27. To get the best in the second, said that backwards, the second in the best of 5 series between Chaos and Order and Imaginary Friends last week on Genesis. Smiley Danielson and Freddie Osborne picked up the win in a regular tag match to go 1-0. Now it is going to be elimination tag. We know that tomorrow, no matter who wins here, we are going to see a tornado tag. And if it goes on to the 4th matchup, it'll be tornado elimination. And the finals, if it gets there, will be a tornado steel cage. Remember what's on the line here. Dave Turner announcing that the winner of this best of 5 series will get a World Tag Team title shot on the season finale of Genesis. So the Genesis Before Retaliation, which is the Fusion exclusive pay-per-view, that will be the final stream of the season here on 2K17. So that is a big opportunity. Of course, Chaos and Order at Ascendance challenged that Cage and Nick Blake for the gold in an elimination match. Cage and Blake ended up eliminating both Reynard and his brother Namian to retain the championship. So we know that they don't fare too well in this match type. Can they make it 1-1? Will IF make it 2-0? And if they can win tomorrow on Genesis, they'll go 3-0. A clean slate. They'll become #1 contenders. So Chaos and Order can lose here. If they do so, though, tomorrow will be do or die. They either win or the best of 5 series is over for them. Entrances for this match for some reason. Here they come, the brothers Audrey, Namian out front as Radard lurks behind. Still to come, guys, that fatal 4-way #1 contenders match at our co-main event. Nero, Drake Sanchez, Flashy, and El Guerrero Vidioso. The winner will challenge Miles Kelly for the Rising Star Championship on next week's Reality Wrestling. Our main event, we have the debut of Lance Smith, the son of Oliver Smith. That's how we take it on Adam Adams. Remember the rules of an elimination tag. It's the first team to be completely eliminated that will take the L. Tomorrow on Genesis is going to be a tornado tag, which means that all 4 of these men will be active at the same time. But tonight, it is a normal tag as here they come. The fan favorites getting everybody up in this arena on their feet. The White Rabbit, the Black Rabbit, Freddie Osborne, and Smiley Danielson. The Imaginary Friends hopping their way down the ramp. These two are actually on a bit of a losing streak before finally knocking off Chaos and Order last week on Genesis. We know that these two teams have challenged each other just about in every single way. Video games, ping pong, racing. They finally decided to settle it once and for all in this best of 5 series. And a tweet, guys, from Bob Luger, who must be getting ready for tomorrow's Genesis, says, excited for this tag team action on Reality Wrestling. These two teams kill it. So Luger's excited to see if Imaginary Friends can go 2-0 or Chaos and Order will tie it all up. Here we go, elimination tag as Reynard and Smiley are going to be starting things off. These two teams certainly know each other well. I do believe this is their 5th match they've had against each other. Because leading up to Ascendance 5, they actually had a best of 3 series, which Chaos and Order ended up winning to become #1 contenders. As Danielson with a beautiful arm drag to start things off. Reynard now being brought up to his feet. Catches Danielson, though, with a short arm shoulder block. As now a stomp to the bicep is going to follow through. Oh, shit, I look away for 1 second, and Reynard takes off the cover to the top turnbuckle. Dirty, dirty heel. He saw me looking away. Should have worried about Slappy. He's the ref. But that steel is now exposed. And believe me, that can change the pace of a matchup. What is this? Scoop slam by... Oh, my God. Oh, body splash by Osborne. That was a little neat teamwork there. I think it probably would have been better the other way around, but as we saw from Smiley last week on Genesis, he's been pumping iron lately. He's been working out. We saw him hit military suplexes, flapjacks. Danielson is becoming the strong man of imaginary friends, and a lifting waist side slam from Osborne. Going to try to keep the imaginary friends in control as Meehan now the legal man with the jawbreaker. The more agile, the more faster, quicker between he and his brother Reynard. Freddie looking to make a tag, and he does to Smiley. Do your homework, Maury. Maury, get your homework done in class. They don't have to do it at home. Death Valley driver by Smiley Danielson now as he goes over to the ring apron. What is Danielson going to try for here? Danielson, one of the smallest men in all of CMV, if not the smallest. It's got to be what? I'd probably wager 5'5", 5'4", maybe. But definitely has quite the heart, does this kid. Knife edge, chop right to the chest. A little bit of a worm there. Maybe a shout out to El Jefe. Stomp to the arm now, Namian put onto his stomach. Danielson currently dominating. Just as I say that, though, a knee lifted up right under the chin. Namian trying to turn things around. This is elimination, which means both men on one team have to be eliminated in order for this to come to an end. So even if Namian, let's say, gets eliminated, Reynard still has a chance. That's exactly what happened at Ascendance. Namian was eliminated. Reynard tried as he might, gave it his all, but the numbers game came back to bite him. Winding punch right to the jaw. Now a tag to Reynard, perhaps. We still see that exposed turnbuckle slap. He hasn't noticed it. Hasn't been used as of yet. Irish whip, super kick. Might have just unhinged Smiley's jaw right there. Snapping the arm over the shoulder. And there's that newfound strength. Pressing up. Reynard in the military press position before letting him drop face first down into the canvas. Smiley ain't done, though. Reynard going for a ride in the corner. Reynard, though, knows that all too well. Like I said, these two teams know each other like the back of their hands. Tagged into Meehan. Danielson trying to keep up the attack, though. Blue Thunder Bomb by Danielson. 1, 2. No, only a 2 count, even though Osborne was able to dispatch of Reynard. Namian had enough left in the tank to kick out on his own. Osborne returning to his corner. Namian trying to turn things around for chaos and order here. That wheelbarrow face buster. Now just moonwalking in the corner. Slow day here. I guess I should... Oh, there's that exposed turnbuckle coming into play. I guess I should stick to streaming earlier on Thursdays. Oh, he's trying to put them in the... They kind of screwed themselves there. They can't hit their tag fin now. GG, no re. Never forget. Kind of aiding them while screwing them over at the same time. Oh, there you go. Oh, but that time Smiley up at the counter, of course. That's the luck of Reynard and Namian here. Another wheelbarrow facebuster into the pin goes Smiley. 1. Just a 1 count. Smiley trying to maintain control with this head scissors. Namian able to slip free, though. Oh, Namian, we've seen this before. This has actually defeated Smiley before in the past. Dark Matter into the pin. Will it be enough? No, it will not. All 4 men still intact. Rip in peace. Smiley Danielson has already tasted the the cold of that exposed steel turnbuckle twice now. Does not want it to be a 3rd time. He might not have a choice. So no, Namian gonna get it. Oh, Reynard tagging himself in. I've never seen that before. Cheeky. Reynard just turning things around real quick as things were looking dim for Chaos and Order. That inverted Frankensteiner now might spell the end for Danielson. Lateral press 1. Oh, just a 1 count, though. Oh, up to the second turnbuckle. Reynard rallying. Oh, tornado DDT. Reynard impressing me right now. Oh, but as he tried for that spear, Smiley literally always reverses that spear. Every time Reynard tries to hit him with it. Now a tag to the fresh White Rabbit. W2W? The hell is that? Osborne trying to get imaginary friends back in control here. Falcon Arrow. This has been a very slow-paced matchup, which is unusual between these two teams. It's usually bing, 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 back and forth between them, but very methodical. Not so aggressive towards one another, perhaps. Now that they know each other so well, trying to come up with new ways to take each other down. A tag into Mian. Flashy letting out a tweet here saying he is excited for tonight's fatal 4-way match, where he has the chance to become #1 contender for the Rising Star Championship as the Mian with a tombstone pile driver. Osborne could be done for. 1, 2. Oh, it only a 2 count. Osborne has not taken that much damage in this matchup. Oh, but that spine gonna go right into the exposed steel. Chaos in Order doing a very good job of wearing down the imaginary friends right now. Rolling neck snap. Osborne needs to wake up, man. And a long day without you, my friend. Osborne escaping a airplane spin attempt, as now Namian might get a pole. Oh, I don't know what I just said. Might get a pole. Might get a pay. What I was going for is we got the Rabbit Stampede. Stomp after stomp after stomp after stomp after stomp, keeping it legal with the tags in and out. Namian being beaten to a pulp now as they finish it off with the catapult drop kick. Danielson like a mini torpedo shot right into the chest of Namian. 1, 2. Oh, but only a 2 count. Danielson once again gonna shoot for that blue thunderbomb, which he hit Namian with earlier in the match. 1, 2. Today's Namian is eliminated. Shades of Ascendance 5 here. This is exactly how it went when Chaos Order challenged Zach Cage and Nick Blake. Namian was eliminated first, and it was all up to Reynard, who hits a spear to flatten Smiley. Guys, if Reynard can't clutch up and win this matchup, Chaos Order are going to go 0-2 against the Imaginary Friends, but there's the 3, and it is now 1-on-1. Namian has been eliminated. Smiley has now been eliminated. It is down to Reynard and Freddie Osborne 1-on-1. Whoever can get that big clutch and bring home their team the win will certainly be in a good position. If Freddie can get the victory, he and Smiley will be 2-0. If they can win tomorrow, they will win the best-of-5 series with a clean slate. Or if Reynard can battle back, it'll go 1-1, but right now it's not looking so well. Wrist clutch, Northern Lights, 1, 2. Oh, but only a 2 count. Freddie Osborne now taunting. Obviously has the CMV universe behind him. We know Freddie Osborne has that deadly sharpshooter that he utilized in his singles career when he first arrived here in CMV. He was undefeated for nearly 3 months using that sharpshooter. Reynard, of course, utilizes that spear as just eliminated Smiley with, as well as a tombstone pile driver. He's going to drop kick to the knee, trying to take down the bigger man that is Osborne. Forearm smash now as they go back and forth. Another lifting waist side slam by the White Rabbit. Reynard needs this win, man, to make it go 1-1. If he loses, they're going to have to win all 3 of the last matches in the series in order to come back and get the victory, become #1 contenders. But Osborne has a different plan in mind. He wants that clean sweep. Wrist clutch, Northern Lights suplex again, but a rope break that time, lucky for Reynard. Osborne now grabbing Reynard by his long locks. Namian was eliminated at the hands of Smiley Danielson with a blue thunder bomb. But before Danielson could celebrate, he was floored with a spear by Reynard to get him out of here. And it is now one-on-one stomp to the gut as Freddie Osborne hurdles over in pain. Reynard gonna bring him up to his feet. Goes for that spear, but no, Osborne saw it coming in with the counter. And now Freddie doing a lot of pandering in this matchup, man. And if you ask me, it's going to end up being his downfall. It's going to come back to bite him. He has got to stay focused on Reynard. And that's why right there, giving him too much time. Reynard sucked him in. Ow! Went for the spear, but Freddie pops him up. And now the sharpshooter is locked in. The sharpshooter is locked in on Reynard, but I think that was a rope break. Nice call by Slappy. Oh, but Freddie hoping the damage is done. One. Oh, but not even a 2 count. If not for that rope break, guys, this one might be over. Reynard went for his spear, and Freddie popped him up, caught him with the sharpshooter. His life must have just flashed before his eyes, but now Reynard has a chance to battle back. But Osborne going to take that home from him with the double bounce. Crossbody. 1, 2. No, only a 2 count. Oh my God, Reynard is getting really lucky in this matchup with the rope breaks. He was able to kick out of that crossbody. He has got to find an opening though. Osborne is dominating him. As now the White Rabbit showing his power with a sit-out power bomb. Oh, now Reynard dragged away from the ropes. Osborne ain't gonna be no rope breaks this time. Sharpshooter is locked in. Freddie Osborne has the sharpshooter locked in. Will Reynard tap? Will Reynard be forced to submit? Yes, he will. The imaginary friends go 2-0 now in the best of 5 series. And you know what that means? Chaos and Order now have to win every single one of the last 3 matches. They have to win tomorrow on Genesis. They then have to win in the Tornado Tag Elimination. And then they have to win the finals inside of the steel cage. If Imaginary Friends win tomorrow night on Genesis, it'll be 3-0. They'll go with the clean sweep and will become #1 contenders. What a match. Hard fought by both teams. Reynard managing to eliminate Smiley, but Osborne with that deadly sharpshooter gets the win. Smiley Danielson coming back out to celebrate with Freddie Osborne. These two are just 1 win away from getting a World Tag Team title shot on the last Genesis of this season. All they have to do is defeat Chaos and Order tomorrow night in a Tornado Tag Team match. Guys, here we go. It is co-main event time. This fatal 4-way matchup will produce a #1 contender for Miles Kelly and his Rising Star Championship next week on Reality Wrestling number 28. It's going to be Nero. It's going to be Drake Sanchez. It's going to be Flashy. It is going to be El Guerrero Furioso. Nero, of course, the younger brother of John Reed, who took the loss to Reed at Ascendance. Is actually his first match since then. Got Drake Sanchez, the newcomer who debuted on Genesis by defeating El Jefe. We got Flashy, who has impressed the CMV Universe, impressed me a lot lately. Made his debut at the top of the month, defeating Sean Kent, and just earlier this week defeated Azrael in an amazing matchup. And of course, we have a former Rising Star champion, and El Guerrero Furioso, who's hungry to become a two-time champion. Last week, he failed to recapture the title against Kelly. Looking for one more opportunity. Still to come in our main event, guys, we have the debut of Lance Smith, the son of Oliver Smith, as he'll be looking to make his impact follow in his father's footsteps, picked up where he left off, if you will. Looks to make an example out of Adam Adams. I think that's the sole purpose when anybody feuds with themselves, is so that they just can't lose, so they don't feel bad, you know? Which is a sound strategy. Here we go. Out first is the man known as Nero, a.k.a. Caleb Reed, who in his matchup against Reed, actually at Ascendance 5, really impressed me, man. This kid can handle his own in the ring, deciding to stick around, grab himself a real contract after finally settling things with the fallen angel, his brother John, on the grandest stage of them all. Now has the opportunity to get a Rising Star Championship shot if he can survive this four-way. Miles Kelly awaiting the winner in next week's main event. Nero going to bring the agility, the quickness to this lineup here. His first opponent being the very ominous Drake Sanchez, who debuted on Genesis 2 weeks ago by defeating El Jefe. And that's no easy feat. Bypassing the former two-time light heavyweight champion to earn himself this opportunity. He certainly brings the size advantage, the power, the aggression to this mix. Drake Sanchez leaving a ring of fire on the ramp. She's gonna burn a hole through the stage. A hole right through the stage. And guys, a tweet here from Gerard Fisher says, at Harvey Hastings, when was the last time you won a match, eh? The house's name is better without you in it. Harvey responding, saying, wait till battle scars, you traitor. And those two set to collide inside of the Devil's Domain, Hell in a Cell. As Drake Sanchez makes his way up the stairs, Nero doesn't look too concerned, practicing his shadow boxing. He didn't even bring the lights on. There we go, and Nero, and now Drake Sanchez set for battle. Listen to the CMV Universe live in attendance, man. Flashy is quickly becoming a fan favorite. This kid has impressed me since making his debut at the top of the month by knocking off Sean Kent. And then earlier this week, man, putting on a clinic against Azrael, getting the win there as well. That has been confirmed now, guys. I can reveal to you that at Battle Scars 3, next weekend, it will be Azrael and Perry Heaton taking on Flashy and Sean Kent in tag team action. So Flashy going to be making his pay-per-view debut at Battle Scars. The question is, by that time, will he be the Rising Star champion? Because if he wins here, he'll get the shot next week. Of course, a four-way is anybody's ball game. There are no countouts, no disqualifications. The first man to get pinfall submission in the ring. That will become a #1 contender. Miles Kelly, I'm sure, is watching this one closely, even though he has his mind focused on Ken the Wolf and Arthur Rose. He cannot afford to look past any one of these men. Flashy combines a lot of power moves with some athleticism. And of course, that jumping cutter of his, the flash in the pan, can come out of nowhere. Certainly using up that pyro budget. And Adam Adams is in action up next to our main event. Pyro budget really being worn thin tonight. I love entrances. Gives me a chance to talk. That's one of the things I don't understand. Cop takes out his, well, no, he only takes out loading screens. But I use my loading screens a lot to go over stuff. Entrances as well. Flashy is ready for action as we await the fourth and final man. The fire just blew up in his face, knocked him off. Someone just slid in there and pinned him. Here we go, the Lucha legend, ladies and gentlemen, the man from Japan, Guerrero Furioso, who is a former Rising Star champion, won the championship actually on the grandest stage of all back in Ascendance 5, but then lost the belt during the CMV invasion of WGW to Miles Kelly. Failed to recapture the belt last week. Now wants that one more opportunity, that one more crack at Miles Kelly. Of course, WGW going to be invading CMV come Battle Scars 3 next weekend when Xander Octane challenges Rob Cross for the WGW Light Heavyweight Championship. Here we go, guys. Fatal four-way matchup. We got Nero, Drake Sanchez, Flashy, and El Guerrero Furioso. The winner of this will meet Miles Kelly next week in the main event, Reality Wrestling number 28, with the Rising Star Championship on the line as Drake Sanchez goes right after Flashy, taking him out of the ring. That's a tactic we see a lot in fatal four-way matches, kind of separate the pack so you can focus on one person, but that's also dangerous because you got your back turned to the ring. A pinfall can go down at any time. As El Guerrero gonna throw Nero overhead there with a little monkey flip. Still to come in our main event, Lance Smith makes his CMV debut as he takes on the good boy Cowboy. And Adam Adams, actually the good guy Cowboy. I don't want to call him a good boy. He's a little good boy. Little good guy. Suplex now by El Guerrero Furioso. Well, remember, it's 2019 in CMV. Perhaps Georgia has been destroyed. You never know. Ooh, nice regal cutter by Nero. And of course, the man who's known as Caleb Reed likes to utilize that nasty punt kick out of the corner. Try and finish off his opponents. I think he hit, God, 4 or 5 of them on John Reed back at Ascendance. I don't know how John Reed survived that match. A Slashy gonna flatten Drake Sanchez with a wheelbarrow face buster. Oh, CMV's been live from Corpus Christi a couple of times. I remember that. I think Dallas once at some point as well. Drake Sanchez and Flashy now back into the ring. As Flashy is taken out with a DDT, rolling to the outside. There goes Nero, leaving El Guerrero Furioso and Drake Sanchez alone in the ring. EGF just stomping away at Sanchez here, like a kind of a dick move. Repeatedly stomping on him over and over again. Both Flashy and Nero back to their feet. Flashy is actually the only fusion superstar in this mix. Nero, Drake Sanchez, and El Guerrero Furioso, all from the Genesis brand. Nice backflip drop kick there by the Japanese Sensation, the legend of Lucha. Suplex there now. A much bigger man, Drake Sanchez as well. Some strength being displayed by El Guerrero as he goes up to the second turnbuckle now. Oh, Phoenix Splash done to perfection by the former Rising Star champion. I mean, El Guerrero, he has that debilitating Fujiwara armbar out of the Tilt-A-Whirl. What ended the career of Brett Angel at Ascendance 5. He gets that locked in. It's going to be a game over for any one of his three opponents here. That's Flashy with a DDT to Nero. Oh, Spanish slide by Guerrero. To the second turnbuckle again. This time going to beckon Sanchez to rise up to his feet. What is El Guerrero thinking about here? And DDT Nero just got rolled into the ring and then rolled right back out. Flashy is going to help out Furioso by taking down the giant Sanchez here. Irish Whip going to put Guerrero in the corner. Flashy turning around though. Irish Whip into a different corner. And Guerrero resting up. Hey, come here often. Oh, Guerrero cutting off Flashy and taking himself out in the midst. Front headlock now by the newcomer who has impressed the CMV universe. Gotten them on his side rather quickly. Spinning side slam. Now it's Drake Sanchez who needs a minute. Needs to grab a quick breather. Nero rolls back in and continues his assault against Flashy in a dance. I'm going to take him off his feet. Sanchez beginning to stir. El Guerrero Furioso using the apron to pull himself up to his feet. No countouts, no disqualifications, so Sanchez can take as much time as he wants out there, but he certainly wants to get back into the fray as quickly as possible. Oh, damn, Flashy just collapsed as El Guerrero Furioso lining up the shot here, guys. There's the Tilt-A-Whirl into the Fujiwara armbar. Like slow. Oh, what? Did he get a rope break? Are there rope breaks in Fatal 4-Ways or not? I don't know. It's like sometimes there is and sometimes there isn't. I'm very confused. I have no idea, but I'm pretty sure Flashy just got a rope break, which is extremely lucky for him, because otherwise he may have tapped out. He probably would have tapped out to that Fujiwara armbar as a spider suplex from El Guerrero. Gonna take out Nero. Sanchez gonna capitalize, runs right into a Dragon Rana. 1, 2. Oh, but only a 2 count. That would have been great. To the apron now. Flashy slithers back into the ring as El Guerrero looking to take a risk here, but Flashy's going to cut him off with a punch to the side of the head, knocking him down to the outside, going to join Nero. Drake Sanchez back up to his feet, kind of sleeping on his feet. Flashy not going to turn around and try to capitalize. GG. Sanchez now going to join the fun as Nero fixes trousers. All 4 men down the ringside area over here. You can't win out there. Nero knows it. Throwing Sanchez back in the ring as the young blood uses the ropes. Getting back to a vertical base. Cuts off Nero though with a punch to the side. Oh my god. Oh my god. Flashy. Holy shit. Flashy has El Guerrero hung up on the barricade. Flashy throwing caution in the wind. Oh my god. This is awesome. But wait a minute, in the ring. Nero punched Drake Sanchez upside the head, but then doesn't pin him. Flashy just decapitating El Guerrero. Go for the pin, you little spoon. What are you doing? Oh my god. That was awesome. Flashy might have just cost himself the match though, as Nero has him in a front headlock. Sanchez might be done for after that kick to the side of the head, man. Just caved his skull in. European uppercut. Flashy with the hook to the jaw, gonna turn him around. Jaw crushing finale by Flashy. Rip Nero. El Guerrero luring the young blood in. Goes for a punch to the back of the head. Flashy with a kick to the gut instead. There's that suplex sit-out powerbomb. Nope. Instead gets a knee right down onto that man bun of his. And again, they're going to try for a powerbomb. Looks like he's struggling a bit, but there you go. Into the pin kick to the back of the head by Sanchez, who's bleeding bad from that gash on his forehead. Nero going to cut him off into a front headlock. European uppercut creates some distance. Nero now crossing the arms for a DDT. Nero lining up a shot while Andy Guerrero Furioso panders to the CMV universe. Stomp to the thigh. What a deadly maneuver. Nero backing up into the corner. I got to imagine he's going to try to go for that punt kick again. Oh, Drake Sanchez cut is getting worse and worse, guys. Blood is just beginning to cover his entire face as Flashy finally recuperates. He's been out for like 5 minutes. Running knee to the side of the head off the apron. Oh my God, oh! And that is why big men like Drake should not do high-flying maneuvers. Oh, Drake Sanchez just broke up Flashy's signature attempt. Flashy gonna be pissed about that as he kicks Nero right in the gut. El Guerrero seated position on the outside. He's starting to get up though. Drake Sanchez closing in, donning that proverbial crimson mask as he may be trying to finish. No, Nero has other plans in mind. Does not want to get hit with that jackknife powerbomb. Might not have a choice. Take it to the outside. El Guerrero once again has the Fujiwara armbar locked in. No rope break this time for the newcomer. Will El Guerrero be victorious? Yes, Flashy taps out. El Guerrero Furioso is going to get one more shot at the Rising Star Championship. El Guerrero Furioso taps out Flashy with the Fujiwara armbar and gets one more shot at Miles Kelly in the Rising Star title next week. This was awesome that Flashy hit this. I think that's the first time that oh my God moment has ever been hit. At least I've never seen it before. Freaking decapitating EGF on the barricade, and EGF still came back to get the win right here. There's the tilt-a-whirl. Drake Sanchez disposed of Nero and then just left the ring. I think he might have been concussed. Look at that. I mean, look at that gash on his forehead. There you see Slappy in position. Flashy tried as he made it survive, but the pain simply too much to withstand. And Guerrero Furioso, Miles Kelly, the tiebreaker next week for the Rising Star Championship. It's going down, and you're not going to want to miss it. Those two always put on absolute clinics. Actually, I'm wrong. It wouldn't be a tiebreaker. It'll be the third match between them, but Miles Kelly has defeated EGF twice, so it's actually going to be Guerrero trying desperately to finally get one up over the legit gentleman and become a two-time Rising Star champion. We'll find out what happens next week, but here we go, guys. Main event tonight. Going to see the debut of Lance Smith, who is the son of Oliver Smith, who, of course, retired at Ascendance 5, with a win over Harvey Hastings after a long career spanning all around the globe. Now his son, Lance, looking to pick up where he left off and follow in his footsteps as he looks to get up off the ground by making an example of the good guy cowboy and Adam Adams. Tracksuit and all. Gotta love a guy in a tracksuit. Lance Smith taking it all in. He worked very hard to get here. Trained by his father. And of course, if you know Oliver Smith, if you're a fan of Oliver Smith, you know he was a great technician. A lot of old school moves, suplexes, and targeting the limbs very well. A submission expert. Maybe we'll see Lance Smith pull out a figure four on his father. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But Lance looks ready to go. He's not gloating. He's not being cocky. Not taunting the CMV universe. His father obviously teaching him some respect. Here he comes, his opponent. Ain't no walk in the park, ladies and gentlemen. The good God Cowboy about to use up the rest of the firework budget. Adam Adams, who returned a couple of weeks ago after a few months away, thus far has not found much success. Tonight, hoping to bury some young talent. Damn, I'm gonna tell Gumble you said that, Topher. How rude. Topher's a big Chris Andrews fan. Fireworks going off all around the arena for the arrival of AA. Adam Adams going to be the test here for Lance Smith. Is it Lance? Did I say his name wrong? It's Lance, right? It's Lance. It's Lance? It's Lance, isn't it? In it, bruv? All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to see if the hype is real for Lance Smith as he starts things off. There you go with a German suplex in beautiful form. Then dropping the knee. I like those tights. Knee right to the chest, though. Like I said, Adam Adams, he ain't no thing to shrug your shoulders at. Been here since the start of the season, despite the couple of months off, as I touched on. Adams competed back at Point Break inside of the Armageddon Hell in a Cell. Become the new United States champion. Short arm shoulder blocker to chop him down, though. Like I said, Lance trained by his father Oliver, so I'm sure we can expect a lot of suplexes, or gore buster right there in that case. A lot of old school maneuvers. Up to the top rope, looking to take a risk. We didn't really see Oliver zip around and go off the top rope a whole lot. An elbow drop to the heart. As now we see Smith liking how well he's doing in this match thus far. Taking it all in, man. That might have been a mistake. Adams back to his feet, drills an elbow to the side of Smith's head. Gets a punch off to the midsection. How about a knife edge chop for you? Woo! I'll light up that chest with the 4th of July. As now he picks up to his feet. Oh, a disgusting looking DDT. Dear God. As Lance is not finished. Another German suplex, not just one. Oh, gonna take him to Suplex City, methinks. Chris Andrews would be proud. There's the third one. Gonna drop him right in the back of his head. Lance Smith, thus far, hardly getting touched by Adams. Just as I say that, arm drag, gonna put him down on one knee, goes for a punch to the back of the head. Lance, though, retaliates one to the chest. Tries for another knife edge chop. Gonna go for a ride and a terminating spike, which might have just shifted the momentum straight to the good guy Cowboy's favor. as he fires off, just not allowing Lance to get back to his feet. Now helping him to a vertical base, spinning soul kick. Adam Adams with an Irish whip, rebounds off the ropes, does Lance into a, single leg drop kick to the chest. And another one, tries for a clothesline, ducks it, does Adams, reels him in for a rotation neck breaker. Adams is now riding high. Lance could be in big trouble. Jawbreaker, though, whatever Double A was trying for is shut down by the second generation superstar. Front headlock drags him out towards the middle of the ring and a simple suplex, scoop slam. Stomp down onto the face, going to turn Adams over as Lance Smith takes a step back and lines up the shot. And drills his knee right into the temple. What the hell is this? Lance Smith showing awesome power with a giant swing here. Rotation after rotation, over and over. Dear God. Oh, and now a sharpshooter. And Adams immediately taps. Wow. Immediately taps this Adam Adams. What a string of maneuvers. The giant swing straight into a sharpshooter. And Adams literally taps as soon as it's locked in. Lance Smith, man. The hype was built up and it was real. What a payoff. That might be the quickest tap in CMV history. Look at that. He immediately tapped. Adams was like, nah, fam. I'm not having any of that. I ain't having sore legs in the morning. Lance Smith doing his father proud with a quick and decisive win over Adam Adams here in his debut. How about we do that right now for the bonus match, since there's hardly anybody in here. We'll do that for the bonus match. Flashy El Jefe. Or downloaded superstar. Okay, please chill. Little interpromotional matchup here between these old boys. I'm actually going to turn entrances off because I do not want to watch Flashy's 10-minute long entrance again. We'll do it live. A little interpromotional matchup here as Fusion's Flashy takes on Genesis' the Human Fish, former two-time light heavyweight champion El Jefe, saying that it's one of his dream matches to take on the Arriba Man. El Jefe responded saying, let's do it. Testing out the NGW arena as we have been the past couple of weeks. Going across the country, giving people some sneak peeks of what's to come next season. Here we go, Flashy, El Jefe. This is a huge opportunity for Flashy to knock off someone the likes of El Jefe, who gets control early on with a head scissors takedown. Immediately going to rebound. A little bit of a dance floor drop in the leg. El Jefe, who lost out on a Money in the Bank spot on last week's Genesis. Ushio Takedo going over him to earn that final spot. Of course, that lineup is now Pierre Thompson, John Reed, Marketel, MLP, Victor Amaro, and Ucho Takedo. Beautiful psych out super kick as now El Jefe off the ropes going for a moonsault. Things not starting off so well for Flashy, who moves out of the way of that moonsault. Now a kick to the chest as he's beginning to build back up to his feet. Flashy's tat is Titta. Not sure if he meant to say tight or tits or Titta, but welcome, Rifted. Would you like the spoilers? Because next gen we're in action during Reality Wrestling. This is the bonus matchup here. Flashy, El Jefe, and the NGW Arena. Big old knee to the face. Oh, a moonsault of his own. Nicely done. Flashy, who, like I said, made his debut at the top of the month by knocking off Sean Kent earlier this week on Monday Night Fusion, defeated Azriel. We now know that Battle Scars will be Azriel and Perry Heenan teaming up to take on Flashy and Sean Kent in tag team action. So Flashy certainly needs all the momentum that he can muster heading into that event. Flashy failed to become #1 contender for the Rising Star Championship during Reality Wrasslin. We now know Eddie Guerrero Fidioso will challenge Miles Kelly next week. One more opportunity. Oh, it's Flashy. Gonna get a taste of that. Yes, yeah. Might have been a dream match for Flashy to take on El Jefe, but I don't think he dreamed about that. I don't know if anybody dreams about that. Maybe El Jefe's wife. I don't know. Irish whip now reverses it. Notice Flashy drives right into double knees to the spine. El Jefe is all over the new kid right now. Chiranui dropping it on the back of his head. No pin attempt. Jefe showing absolutely no remorse. He is demolishing Flashy right now. Lets out a kiss, takes a bow, and another leg drop. El Jefe really loves his leg drops, huh? Got like 10 different variations hitting him. Now a gator roll. Jefe just gonna wrestle a little bit now. Transitions into a crossface as he tries to wear down the young blood. Flashy hurting right now, reeling. As El Jefe realizes that Irish whip gonna send him off the ropes, rebounds into a catapult super kick. Jumping to the shark. Cheeky little stomp, because why not? As the fans chant, this is awesome. I guess they love seeing new talent buried, because that's exactly what El Jefe is doing. Hooks the leg now. 1, 2, only a 2 count. You think that Flashy might be starting to regret calling out El Jefe? I think he might be. Maybe should have called out Nails or something. As Flashy now trying to mount a comeback as best he can, and he just might. Overkills. He drops El Jefe right onto his knee, and a drop kick to the neck to follow it up. Guys, a flash in the pan could turn things around right quick as he hooks the leg middle of the ring. Slappy down on the count. 1, 2. No, that's John Cone and Slappy's clothes again. John Cone always stays stealing Slappy's clothes. Flashy back to his feet. You can tell that he's tired. You can tell that he's gotten his ass kicked. As he raises up his arms, though, letting the CMV Universe know that he's not done just yet. And there's the flash in the pan, just like that. Into the pin he slithers. 1, 2. Oh my God, but only a 2 count. Flashy realizing now that he's in control and he cannot squander that. Kick to the gut as he pops him up. Attitude adjustment pile driver. This matchup has most definitely changed, because El Jefe was straight up whooping that boy the first couple of minutes. Now it is all Flashy as he stares down at his opponent. A moonsault off the top rope. Punch to the gut, though. You can never count out El Jefe in a fight. He's got that heart. He's got that determination. Does the 2-time light heavyweight champion. And now that he's not in Money in the Bank, certainly wants to try to finish off the season as best he can with as many wins as possible. Bam! Right to the side of the head. A cheeky bit of head trauma by Flashy. El Jefe stunned, but not for long. Pops back up, knee straight up under the chin. Down on one knee. Brought up to a vertical base. Back into the corner. You know what that usually means. El Jefe just grappling his way over. Slowly but surely. Oh, body splash. Out of the corner, another body splash. Good God. Going a bit crazy right now is Jefe. Arm dragging it. Oh, there's that spinning side slam into the pin. 1, 2, but only a 2 count produced. Flashy. Sizing up his opponent, looking his prey in the eyes, a flash in the pin, a second time, slithers into the pin. Uno, dos, no tres. Even though El Jefe's been busted wide open, Flashy now to the top rope. This might spell doom, and there you go, misses the corkscrew moonsault attempt. That veteran instinct of El Jefe kicking in. Flashy gets up to his feet, trying to battle back. There's another waist-side slam. Oh, picking El Jefe up by his goggles. And there's the overkill a second time. Soccer ball kick to follow through. Flashy says, "You're staying down, Jefe. I'm getting the win." Look at that, dragging his nearly lifeless body up to a standing position. Kick to the gut. That might be that suplex sit-out powerbomb. El Jefe is getting murdered now. To think how this match started, this is actually incredible. 1, 2, oh, not even a 2 count, Jefe. Flashy gets the win here. It is most definitely not going to be an easy task. He's already hit 2 flashes in the pan. Neither one of them have been enough. Oh, over the shoulder into the cutter. That's something new from Flashy. I think El Jefe was going for the hook, line, and sinker also, but instead gonna get pinned. No! Are you kidding me? How is that not enough? Flashy actually arguing with referee John Cone here. He thought that was a 3. No! I don't know why I said moo. I guess I missed Randy Borton, but that shooting star press, look how he turned in the air as well. That was badass. My goodness, what is it going to take for Flashy to beat El Jefe, man? He's hit 2 flash in the pans and a freaking fireman's carry cutter. Also double leg drops where the sun don't shine. No, El Jefe, why? Right to the fruit basket. Now snapping the leg. Making sure that Slappy ain't going to walk normal ever again. Up in the corner like it ain't no thing but a chicken wing. I ain't even hurt. El Jefe trying to shake it off as he brings Flashy up to his feet. Tries to put him in the corner, I do believe, but Flashy wants none of that fish stick. Fireman's carry overhead, gonna drop him. Bam! Tip for tap, back and forth they go. It's like these two men have known each other their whole lives. Scouting out every single move they throw at each other. Again tries for the head scissors as Flashy, but just like that, slips out of it, maybe using his own blood as a lubricant, I don't know. Shiranui countered into a power slam by Flashy. That was beautiful. 10 out of 10 was that counter. As now for the 3rd time, overkill. Fireman's carry neck breaker. Drop kick this time, counter. That combo ain't gonna go through anymore, boy. Arm drag though. Middle of the ring, they stand face to face. Front headlock and a cravat suplex and a throw Jefe into the corner. And Flashy is feeling it. The CM Universe on their feet. They're riled up. They're loving this matchup. But that taunting may be Flashy's downfall, or maybe not. He just murdered El Jefe. Dear God. El Jefe don't have no neck, apparently. Brings him up, short arm, shoulder block, drops him right back down. Grabbing him by that man bun. El Jefe looks him in the eyes and say, "I will not die." Hook, line, and sinker into the pin. Uno, dos, no, Trey. Good God, what is this match? Oh my Lord, Jefe now gonna be the one to take a risk with a frog splash off the springboard. These two are throwing absolutely everything at each other. Their biggest moves have not been enough to bring this bout to an end. Flash in the pan a 3rd time, but El Jefe says no thanks. Might not have a choice. Flash in the pan. Numero 3. 1, 2, 3, and Flashy is victorious. What a match and what a win for the Youngblood Flashy. Good God. That was a pay-per-view worthy match. So crazy that I went from El Jefe completely dominating to Flashy completely dominating to then a back and forth matchup. That was a weird match, but it was a great match, and Flashy emerges as the victor after a third jumping cutter. There was the third flash in the pan that finally did it in for the Arriba Man. Flashy remains unbeaten in singles competition. Yeah, I'll have to get his neck looked at after that DDT. All right, guys, as always, if you like what you saw and you want to see it more, make sure you do follow me. You can find us at our website, which I will post by typing !join in the chat. You click on that link, you head on over there and sign up. CommunityUniverse.4emotion.com. All the past episodes are on my YouTube channel, which is linked on my Twitch info page. If you want to see those, and make sure you do follow me so you know when I go live. Tomorrow will be Genesis, probably around 2 p.m.-ish, maybe 3 p.m. So keep a lookout for that as well, and I will see you guys when I see you.